Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a Mickey and Minnie farmhouse fall decor DIY video. I wanted to decorate the girls' kitchen and I wanted to show you how I did it. If you like videos like this, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and hit all your notifications so that way you don't miss out on any of our videos. So to begin, we are going to start off with the Mickey Mouse wreath. For those of you that have been to Disney, I'm pretty sure that you guys have seen something similar to this around Main Street, and I wanted to do a replica of it. All of the supplies that you are going to see within the video, I got it from the Dollar Tree and also the Target dollar spot. I'm starting off with painting these pumpkins and I'm going to set them to the side so that way we can start working on the wreath. I am using just floral that I had left over, and I'm gonna place the flowers in first and then slowly start filling up the wreath with some leftover leaves. Now that we finished gluing on all the floral, I'm going to take this skewered and I'm going to poke it through the wreath and into the pumpkin all the way to the other side, and that's what's going to keep it centered. Next, we're going to take the mini pumpkins and we're going to glue it to the top. And then I'm going to also grab a stem that comes in a packet from the Dollar Tree just to give it a more pumpkin look. And then I'm going to place some hot glue in the back just to secure the pumpkin from moving. Our second DIY is going to be this mini pumpkin garland. And I'm grabbing these wooden pumpkins from the Dollar Tree. And I'm first going to wet the pumpkin because I want to give it a stained look. If you guys saw my previous fall DIY video, this has been a technique that I've been loving. And especially if you're going for a farmhouse look, I feel like this is the best way to go, and you can just layer on as you go. The paints that I am using in this video, I got it all from Walmart. Next, I'm using this cardstock that comes in a packet from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to be cutting a strip because that's all we're going to be needing. And I need to create 2 pairs of Mickey ears, and I just grabbed the paint bottle that you see here and I traced around it just to create the perfect circles. Next, we're going to glue the ears on to the pumpkin with some hot glue. If you guys noticed in the beginning of the video, you'll see that these pumpkins, they have bows on them, and that's because I decided to do it. Once I had it up, I was like, you know what, it's missing something, and seeing as I'm doing it for the girls' kitchen, I wanted to make it more girly. You guys could add pom-poms, you guys could add ribbon and tie it onto the twine that I'm using here just to dress it up a little bit. I might end up doing that, so make sure that you guys have all your notifications turned on because I'm going to be doing a fall decor tour video, so make sure that you stay tuned. Our next DIY is this Minnie Mouse sign. I'm going to be repurposing this sign from the Dollar Tree and using cardstock from this packet that I got from the Target dollar spot. That piece that you saw me remove, make sure you save it because we're going to be using it at the end of this DIY. Here I'm just cutting the paper down to size so that way I'm able to place it inside of the frame. And to glue it down, I'm going to be using Mod Podge. I'm going to be doing the same technique as I did with the garland, so I'm just wetting the wooden piece and I'm applying the paint, and here I just find it so satisfying with the paint, it just bleeding like that. But yeah, you want to prep it just how we did with the garland. Next, I'm going to take the hot glue and I'm going to place it in the back of the head, and I'm going to take that piece that I saved and glue it onto that, and then we can go ahead and glue it onto the sign, and it's just going to give it a 3D look. And I ended up adding a bow to the top so that way it matched with the garland. Our next DIY is this home Mickey sign. Guys, I want to say that this is my favorite one out of all of these DIYs. I just wasn't expecting it to turn out the way that it did. And here I'm just using all Dollar Tree stuff except the paints and the wood shapes that I got from Target. And we're just going to add a coat of white paint to start off. This little pumpkin, it comes in a pack of 4, I believe, and I got it from the Dollar Tree. I ended up painting a coat of orange paint, and with the X-Acto knife, I cut it in half. And then here, I'm just using adhesive glitter foam, and this is what I'm going to be using for the Mickey ears. So I'm just cutting it out, and then I'm going to be hot gluing it in the back of it. Next, I'm going to be placing my letters on it to the board, and what I like about these letters is that it already has adhesive, so it makes it super easy to glue on. And I'm going to be placing the ears behind my pumpkin, and I'm going to be grabbing some Velcro that I got from the Dollar Tree because I wanted to switch this out as the seasons changed. I thought that this was something super fun and a way for me to be creative and to kind of figure out what I'm going to be placing for every season. I then went in with some twine and I wrapped it around the sign, and it just wanted to give it more of a farmhouse vibe, and also added a string on the top so that way I can hang it up if I want to. And for our last DIY, we're going to be making this mini stand sign, and here I'm just using a pumpkin sign from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just flipping it over, and I'm going to be adding 2 coats of this Harvest Orange paint, and this is the same orange that I've been using throughout the video. And then you're also going to be using 2 of the wooden ornament ones, and here I'm just wrapping some twine up at the top of the stem of the pumpkin just to give it more detail. Next, we're going to take the mini pumpkins and we're going to hot glue them onto the top of the stand so that way we can create the mini ears. And I'm going to be using the same floral that I use in my wreath to create a floral crown. Now I'm going to go ahead and clean off the girls' kitchen using the Mrs. Meyer's apple cider scent. I was so happy that I was finally able to find this bottle. I know that it's been super hard to find certain cleaning products, especially the seasonal ones. I ended up also finding the Mom's scent, which was a scent that I used a lot last year. So I just want to get this kitchen all set and ready to decorate. And here's a quick DIY. I grabbed a foam glittered pumpkin that came in a pack at the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to glue it up on the top of these candy jars. I like to dress candy jars up depending on the season for the girls just to make it fun and festive. And the good thing is that it can come right off. I'm going to start putting up all of the decor that I made for the girls' kitchen. And guys, if you enjoy videos like this that's Disney inspired, Mickey and Minnie, or the Disney princesses, whatever you guys like, please list it down in the comments below. I would be more than happy to make videos like this, seeing as I'm a huge Disney fan. And if you guys like this video and you enjoyed it, make sure to hit the like button. It really helps out my channel. And if you haven't subscribed, I would love to have you. And as always, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and on Snapchat. We have a TikTok account as well. And until next time, guys, bye. Mwah.